Good morning, everyone. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. I am pre-recording this for Christmas Day, okay? I hope your Christmas is absolutely fantastic. I hope you received everything that you wished for, and I just hope that you're having a wonderful holiday. So Merry Christmas, everyone, from my household to yours. So I'm going to pull a card, and then we're going to pull some tarot and see what message my spiritual team has for us today. So far, all of the readings I've done today have been absolutely fantastic. Okay, envy from others. All right. So let's see what cards my spiritual team wants us to talk about. Envy from others, this topic. Which card, spiritual team? We have the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the King of Cups. Okay, envy from others. Okay, let's start with the Page of Pentacles. Student, apprentice, new skill, opportunity, employment, enthusiasm, diligent, inspired, good news about money, career, education, and home. That's a beautiful card, right? Lots of sunshine, solar plexus, just gorgeous card. So when you are starting out, I want to say maybe when you started out as an apprentice, or had a job, maybe you had other people who envied you at your workplace. That's not that's not a plus for you, and it's not a plus for them either, is it? Because when you have someone who envies you, they kind of I want to say they kind of kill your enthusiasm about the job, because when you get envy from others, right away, this person is telling you, I don't value myself. I don't love myself. I don't think I'm worthy. I love everything that you have and I want it. Right? So it kind of puts you in a position of, oh God, right? I need your help, divine source energy, because this person at my job is envying me and is jealous of me. For what reason? I have no idea, right? And you're not doing anything wrong. It's just this other personality came at you and, and wants everything that you have. Let's put it that way, right? Yeah. You are um, inspired. You have good news about your job, good news about money. Maybe you're getting a raise. Maybe this person is not this person that envies you, right? And maybe it's a group of people that envy you. I don't know, but that's not a good situation for either of you to be in. Next is the Five of Pentacles. Material, spirituality, spiritual poverty, helplessness, hardship, financial difficulties, desperation. May lose health, illness, temporary hardship, and resilience. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. When somebody envies you at a job, that's just not a good situation, because for me, say like if someone envied me at my job, right? I would think, oh gosh, they're going to make it hard for me to do anything in my career, at that employment, right? At that job, at that career, because since they envy it, guess what? Envy comes along with jealousy. It also comes along with gossip. It also comes along with slander, right? It's all in the same category. Envy, jealousy, slander. It's just not good. Not good for this person to be in that, um, I want to say, to be in that behavior in their life, right? They haven't learned to value themselves. They haven't learned that they're worthy. They haven't learned that they're beautiful or handsome. They haven't learned that everything out there in this world is good, can come to them also, right? But if you envy other people, you know, say like they envy this person, and so now they're slandering this person at work. They are, um, they're jealous, right? And they're gossiping, saying untruths about this person at their job. And if that happens, then you know what? Say, like, if the boss from these two people believe this person, guess what? This person's going to be out of work, right? And that's not fair, is it? Not fair at all. That's why I said it's not a good situation for either of you, right? Financial difficulties and desperation, may lose health, illness, temporary hardship, resilient. But if you ever find yourself in this position in your workplace, you are resilient. You will get through it. Whether you are let go, take it as a blessing. Because why would I take that as a blessing if I was let go from my job? Because you're not around these people anymore. Envy from others, whether it's one person or five, you're not around these people anymore, right? And you did nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong for taking this job. How would you have known that people, that were in this job were going to envy you? You didn't know that, right? So, say you were let go from that job, and resilience. You have resilience within yourself, right? You're going to get through it. The next card is the Four of Wands. Prosperity, harvest, success, familial bliss, marriage, stability, and peace, balance, harmony, and settle down. Yes, you're going to get through it. And you know what? Divine Source Energy, God is going to recognize, oh my gosh, um, you didn't deserve being put in the Five of Pentacles. You didn't deserve to be let go from that job because other people believed the slander and lies and gossip and jealousy about you, right? You didn't deserve that. So, my faithful servant, I am going to give you the Four of Wands. I'm going to give you prosperity, right? And I'm going to make sure that you're making more at your job than you were at this one, right? I'm going to make sure that you're making more, that you're starting out at a higher rate. You're going to have a lot of success. You're going to find someone at this new employment, this new job, this new career that I'm giving you, right? Gifts from the universe, gifts from God. I'm going to find you someone within that company that falls in love with you, that absolutely adores you, cherishes you. You're going to feel stability and peace. And everyone that you work with is going to absolutely love and adore you, right? They're going to recognize your skills, your perceptive skills at your job. You're going to absolutely know that you are worthy of every promotion that you get, every raise that you get. You are a very good worker. You use your time wisely. You're very organized. And this new job is going to absolutely love you. And they never, ever, ever want to let you go, right? So having envy from others, it starts out as a real negative for both of you, right? And then it ends up, you get the job of your dreams, and everybody at your job, absolutely, from your boss, from the CEO, from the owner, everybody absolutely loves you, right? And the last card is the King of Cups. Calm emotion management, compassionate, generous, philanthropist, leadership, strong social skills, professional, lonely, artist. So the King of Cups you meet at this new job, right? And at first, You didn't know who this person was, but then you find out he's the owner of the company and he's lonely. Maybe he's a widow. Maybe he's never been married, but he loves you, fell in love with your, your beautiful attitude, the way that you treat people with integrity, right? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you, right? And he is absolutely gobsmacked over you. If you had stayed in the Page of Pentacles, the job where people envied you, they were jealous of you, talked nasty about you, gossip, slander, envied you, if you stayed in that position, you would always be in the Five of Pentacles, right? You would always be miserable and not happy, right? So this person, King of Cups, is generous and he loves you with all of his heart. He has strong social skills, good communicator, so you know that if you have the same feelings with the owner of the company that you're with, that everything is going to be fair and balanced, right? You're not ever going to have to worry about jealousy or envy or a slander or anything like that, because that's all low vibrational anyways. And in this company, the CEO um, always make sure that the managers in his company only hire top-notch people, people who deserve to be there, right? Because everybody is treated as an equal, I want to say. It's very compassionate, calm. It's so nice to be around someone calm, right? Instead of someone who is gossiping and slandering your name and being jealous and envious and I want to say leering at you. You know, if you've ever had anybody leer at you, you know what I'm talking about, right? And just trying to find information on you so they can twist it and lie about you, right? And then now look at you, right? You have the King of Cups who absolutely adores you, and you have a career that you wouldn't have had, right? If you had stayed stuck and stagnant. Because I think a lot of people do. I think a lot of people stay stuck and stagnant in a new job, even if someone is envious and jealous of them. They just stay there because, for whatever reason, only they know what the reason is, right? But they stay there and then they wonder why they are in this Five of Pentacles mentality, right? Yeah, pretty sad, really. But look at you. You got a job that you absolutely love, found someone that absolutely loves you. You know, you've got it made for the rest of your life, right? And you're very happy. And that's what matters in life. You know, you ask any mom, what do they say? I just want my son or daughter to be happy, right? I just want them to live a good life. I don't want anybody to hurt them. I don't want anybody to be jealous or envious or slander or, have any malicious intent towards them, right? Yeah. So, the King of Cups, you have made it, you know, you have made it to your dream life. And I'm just going to end it there. So, envy from others, not a good thing for either of you. The one who's envying you and the one who's, if you're the person who's, being envied, right? So, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for listening and watching. Merry Christmas. I know that was a pretty heavy subject, but I always assumed that someone needed to hear it, and even on Christmas Day. Christmas Day, right? Yes. So, Merry Christmas and take care.